Hello, Sagittarius. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get right into it, Sagittarius. Let's get right into it. All right. So, Happy New Year, Happy New You, Happy New Moon. We are entering into the year of 9, 2025. 2 plus 2 is 4. Plus 5 is 9, right? The year of 9. Creativity. We're leaving 2024. And so you've broken some karmic cycles. And you're entering into a year where you're creating the life that you want. So you're speaking a lot of positivity into what you want. Some healthy relationships, doing some things that you've been saying that you've been wanting to do. Creating some healthier relationships with yourself, with other people, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Sagittarius, let's go. Talking to you wherever Sagittarius is in your birth chart, not just your sun sign. Not just your sun sign. Sun, moon, rising, wherever it is. Remember, tarot is not to be, tarot is not therapy. Let me just put it that way. Tarot is not therapy. If you feel like you need some more, some more answers to something, then go get wherever you feel like you need to get some more answers to something, some more clarity, then that's where you want to go. That's where you want to go to get more clarity for whatever you're trying to get. Let's get into your reading. Let's get right into your reading. Let's get into your reading. The moon is, when you watch this video, this reading is for the 29th of January, which puts us the day before the new moon officially starts on December 30th. So it's the last day of the cycle. And then we have a new moon, new cycle, new phase on the 30th of December in Capricorn. So that would mean the moon is probably still in your sign, in Sagittarius. So you already have the questions for the moon in Capricorn. So let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Your ruling planet, Jupiter, is retrograde. So somebody may be feeling pretty lucky, pretty fortunate, pretty lucky, pretty in good spirits right now. So let's get into it, Sagittarius. Let's go. Two of Swords. All right. You may feel blindsided by two people. Be careful. You may feel blindsided by two people. Here we have the Five of Swords. Be careful. Okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles here. Okay, didn't expect those cards to come out. Okay. Here's a Devil card. Okay, let's start out with a 6-card spread. 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovers. Okay, and then High Priestess. Okay. All right. Okay. Remember, time is relative, so this could have already happened. It could be happening. It could happen, in the future. But so this is what you have in common with somebody. You and somebody, and we're going to get to the really good stuff because we're trying to help you to close out a cycle, right? So you and somebody have been blindsided by people before. Remember, don't worry about the time frame. You could be used as a pawn in a game, in a chess game, that somebody is being blindsided by two energies themselves right now. You could be used as a pawn, but you know exactly what it feels like, because when we talk about heart chakra, we're talking about what you have in common with someone. This is this right here, right? And the two energies that you have in common, excuse me, okay, so this is like parallel universes. So you and somebody have two energies that have been used by pawns, by people who drink. That's what you and somebody have in common. So it's like you have been blindsided by two people who drink in the past, possibly, because that's the Five of Swords. Somebody could be using you right now to blindside. Somebody could be using you as a pawn right now to blindside somebody. And those two energies that from their past could drink. And you may not know it, right? To keep them chained to something. To keep them chained to fear, doubt. The devil is not obviously the devil is not a person, right? The way I always explain it, like chained to fear, chained to doubt, chained to some kind of uncertainty about something, right? So the way that would look would be like saying to you, you know, that person like brings you gossip, right? Bringing you gossip, right? First of all, High Priestess energy is intuition. That's first and foremost. That's just intuition. So that would be like somebody spreading a rumor about you, Sagittarius, saying, you know, about your religious practices. Sagittarius goes to such and such. They believe in such and such. And you know those people are such and such, right? People believe what they want to believe. That would be equivalent to that. And people will choose to believe in this, but this is about a loved one. Somebody could say, you know, your so and so, they practice such and such, right? Somebody you love practices so and so, they into that dark stuff, right? That's a choice for you to believe it, or for you to even speak up and talk to somebody about it. Are you into such and such? You give somebody an opportunity to talk about whatever, right? But it's a decision. Lover's card is about a decision. It's about a partnership in business or partnership in love, but it's also a decision that you have to make, right? So if somebody says to you, you know that they are a drinker, like they drink, right? Somebody says, oh, you know they drink alcohol, whatever the case may be. Somebody can tell you yes or no. They could say they don't drink or they do drink. You know, somebody could, tell you that they drink or they don't drink. So really it's a decision. That's what this is. It's really about a decision. That's what this is. You don't have to make it like over the top. You don't have to make it over the top. It's really a decision of really about somebody that you love. That's it. Instead of you being shocked, oh my God, I didn't know this about them. Because 2 and 5 is 7. 7 is closure. Like it's like making some kind of like something is complete, right? Is the light side of 7 would be like like it's like if something is whole and complete, right? There's some kind of completion here. Something is complete, right? Okay. All right. So you may have been indecisive about something at first, but now something could make sense. Okay, somebody was being used as a pawn in a game. Now something makes sense. Okay, somebody was playing games. Somebody was playing these mind games with people. Now somebody's playing mind games. Now it makes sense. Okay, all right. Somebody was talking about somebody behind their back. Trying to say they practice this. They drink. They into all kinds of blah blah blah. That's what you have in common with somebody. Right? Now something that now makes sense. Somebody's being used as a pawn in the game. Somebody said the same thing about you. That's why I always tell people when it comes to loved ones, it'll quickly expose loved ones when people hear things about you and they automatically believe it. That's what Source is trying to help you to see. When loved ones automatically believe what they hear about you. So that's what Source is trying to tell you. Who is chained to a particular belief system, right? Who automatically just goes straight to fear. Who can easily be scared. Oh my God, they do what? They had what kind of a tattoo? They had on what kind of fingernail polish? They had their hair what color? They practiced what? They had on what kind of pants? They listened to what kind of music? Oh my God, right? Like in the movie Carrie, they're gonna laugh at you. So anyways, the Source is saying to you, they lit candles in their house, right? They were singing that birthday song. Oh my God, they must be into something, right? So anyway, the Source is just trying to tell somebody like, That's what conversation is for. But anyway, I do see somebody, moving past some kind of disappointment. Moving past it. Moving past some kind of a disappointing conversation. But that's what conversation is for. So here we have 2 and 5 is 7. And so here we have 3 is 10. So somebody is moving past some kind of a conversation that, either somebody said you were depressed behind closed doors, or somebody told you that somebody else was depressed behind closed doors. Somebody could have been, they spend a lot of time drinking behind doors. They play, into some kind of dark magic, chained to the devil. I mean, all kinds of rumors people may have been hearing, which you can choose to believe it or you don't choose it. But that's a choice right here, a decision. This is a lover's card, right? Lover's card. Lover's card is not always about lovers. Partnership in business, partnership in love, but it's about decisions. It's a decision, and there's a motive for this. There's a motive for that somebody would spread those kind of really hurtful rumors. Remember, the devil is the author of confusion. Why in the world would anybody spread those kind of rumors about somebody if they weren't trying to create some kind of confusion for some kind of personal gain? So let's keep the vibrations high. Let's keep the vibrations high as you're moving into the land of creativity, right? The land of creativity. And talking about creating positive spaces, right? So this is where you're breaking some kind of a karmic cycle of just believing what people are saying about somebody behind their back. Everybody has heard something about loved ones behind their back, so it's a choice. New beginning. There's a breakthrough. Let's go. That's motive. What is the motive? What is the motive? What is the reason? Right? Yeah. Here's the King of Swords. What is the reason? What is the reason? Right? Money. Money. 2 energies want money. 2 energies want money. Yeah, and they are ruthless about it. This is Knight of Wands, and somebody wants to be free of these energies. Somebody wants to be free, but behind closed doors, they're saying, no. Somebody wants to be free of these 2 energies. So, source is saying, prayers. Time to pray. 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 Because somebody fell for the bait and switch. Somebody fell for a baiting into something and then switched up on. So this is right here, I'm seeing some kind of homecoming. Somebody wants to go home. Somebody wants to go home. Right? Yeah. Somebody feels like, just emotionally just drained. Somebody feels emotionally just dehydrated and just drained. Right? It's a Knight of Cups here. Somebody feels like they need to be saved. So somebody may feel cried out or just emotionally just drained. Let me bring this water down here. Here we have the King of Pentacles here. And King of Pentacles, like somebody now has enough information and enough knowledge about something. Somebody has all the information that they need, right, about a Capricorn. So somebody's learning how to be a little bit more conservative with their time from now on. When people stop talking to people, somebody's like, when people start saying, okay, why did somebody stop talking to me? Why do people stop talking? Somebody's now starting saying, okay, instead of asking why out in the you're asking source. Okay, source, something else is going on. Something else. It's not automatically going on it must be chained to the devil. It must be talking about me behind my back. I must have said something wrong. Somebody's going to automatically start saying, they must be pray for the devil, Prey for the devil. Something must be going on with them that I can help them with. I'm going to instantly go and pray for them and ask them. Let me get on the phone and call. Is everything all right? Because is there something I can help you with? Are you going through something right now? So I may not be able to give you some money, but I can give you some prayers. Those are very valuable. Somebody's going to start instantly praying for somebody. Maybe I need to stop past somebody's house to make sure everything is okay, especially if you live in a neighborhood. Maybe I need to just pop up. Maybe I need to pull up. Maybe I need to find out what's going on. See if you need anything. So that's where something has brought somebody to this coming out of confusion. Let me not just automatically, okay, well, I haven't heard from somebody, so let me just move on. So that's where that's kind of going along with the flow. That's what mutable signs, like okay, just going along with the flow. Something is like somebody learning how to. This Lover's card connects us with making a decision to take some kind of action, because this connects us with Gemini. So we're not talking about any Geminis that you know, but Gemini's energy is directed outward. It's an air sign. So somebody is taking some kind of action outward to call or text or email or take some kind of action to make some kind of contact and not just go with the flow, right, with a loved one. Somebody that you love. Not just going by rumors, what you heard about somebody behind their back. Well, I'm going to just leave that alone. I'm not sure what's going on. But somebody is now, taking some kind of action. Because somebody was just spiritually just drained. They just need this. They really need some help. Sometimes people don't even know how to ask for help, for real. This right here, that's what this is. Somebody really needed some help, and they just did not know how to ask for help. Like you got... like this right here, just like having a whole bunch of loved ones around, having a whole lot of loved ones, and you have physical bodies around, like you just got a bunch of physical bodies around, and you don't have anybody that can help, right? Everybody chained to a belief system about something, but nobody can really help. So I do see, moving forward, where somebody is now, like, everybody can do their little part, just like creating something. And I do see that moving forward. So here we have Knight of Cups here. So that's what somebody's going to do, is like somebody's now learning how to create space for a conversation. Just that's what I'm seeing here moving forward. Here's a Knight of Wands here. So that's where somebody is now, like, initiating. It's not a bait and switch, but you're initiating a conversation like this right here. This is a night, like, are you okay? Are you okay? Y'all know what I'm saying, Sagittarius. Like sometimes when people call these like help lines and stuff like that, like people have like code words and stuff like that. To find out if people really need help, they may say like a certain word, like, okay, well, I'm just gonna keep talking, and you just say yes or no. I could be talking about something else, whatever, because somebody need help, right? And you're kind of learning how to read. You're learning how to read between the lines, and a person really needs help, but they can't really say what they need. You can just tell by their voice. You can just tell that they need something else. They're trying to sound like they're okay, but they're not. You're really not okay. You can just tell. It may sound like they may have been drinking, but you can tell they're not a drinker. So something else is going on. You can tell something else is going on. You spent enough time around them to know this is not them. Something else. They need help. So somebody's really learning how to learn how people communicate. Everything is not the devil, for real. Some people really need help. Everybody not chained to this dark high priestess mess. Like, that's intuition. That's intuition. Somebody learning how to pick up on something. Learning how to pick up on, intuition. So somebody's gaining a lot of knowledge about a lot of things. Right? And also compassion. Knowledge and compassion. Here we have the Six of Swords. So I do feel like somebody is now kind of learning how to move on to calmer waters now. So when other people move on to calmer waters, somebody is just like learning how, okay, that's how people, just learning how to communicate. So some new seeds are being planted here. That's how, looking at your cards here, I feel like that's how your money is going to grow, because people are really, so whether you actually get a check in the mail, bag of money, you know, but your money is a form of energy, but that's how your value in people's lives grow, because people now want to give you things, because again, not only you praying for people, but you took the time to say, I'm seeing things from a higher frequency. I'm not just judging you by what I heard about you behind your back. I'm showing compassion. I know that doesn't even sound like you. Something is off, right? That's what Source is saying to you. Something is going on here. You know, so somebody did the same thing for you. That's what you have in common with somebody. That's what you have in common with somebody. So, and so somebody else is paying that forward. So here's the 9. So I'm looking at the some financial independence. So somebody, you're about to be financial. You and somebody about to be financially independent. Here we have the 2 of, yeah, the 6 of Wands. Yeah. You and somebody may feel like something is a bait and switch. Like you won't be able to believe it. Like for real. Like somebody may feel like, okay, is this for real? But it is for real, because of the fact that you just took the time to just really just listen. Like for real. Like somebody gonna finally say, okay, you listen. Other people just got all these bodies around, and nobody even, you know, what's the use of having all these loved ones? For real, what's the use of having, listen, when you have all these loved ones around, nobody even paying attention. There's just so much chaos and confusion. Everybody's thinking the worst. Everybody's thinking the worst. So what's the point? So here we have the 7 of Wands here. So yeah, I definitely feel like definitely the physical existence of things is something about at the root here, which brings us back to a new moon in Capricorn. We're not talking about necessarily any Capricorns that you know, this is Capricorn's card, but it's like a beginning of something, a brand new partnership. It's like adopting some new energies into your family, like they're blood relatives. If they are yours, it's like a brand new beginning. Like this is a like interwoven into this weird family. Like it's a new definition of family here. That's what this is. A new definition of family. That's what I'm. So yeah, so if it's like sister-in-law, brother-in-law, like younger brother, younger sister that maybe somebody has to adopt, that's like, okay, family, right? Or niece, nephew, or whoever, you know, mentee, whoever, student, whoever, somebody is like new family to somebody. So that's what this is here in your card. So that's how your value goes up, because somebody, there's a, like I said before, somebody heard a lot of stuff about people behind their backs and just chose to say, no, I don't, that's not them. Nope, that is not them. Oh, that's not them. So let me see. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what else. I think we have. It's like some people say something about you behind your back. Somebody says, that's not them. But if you're Sagittarius, you probably say you don't care. I don't know. You probably say, forget it. I don't care. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But no. Let me see what else we got in your cards here. But that's where the creativity is going. It's like something is being added to your family. Something is being added to your family. Some richness is being added to your family. We're not just talking about money either, but like richness and love is being added to your family in this coming year. So something is being added to your family, to your legacy. Something is being added to your legacy. This is really nice. This is really, really nice. Here we have the 8 of Swords here. Yep, 8 of Swords. Something is really being added to your legacy. Yeah. Yeah. So somebody's going to now do the mirror work and really look back and see just how restricted they were and being chained to a belief system about family, like for real, and being chained to this belief about intuition. Intuition being something dark. And if somebody's only doing the actually, and just like learning more about intuition, like you say, you had a feeling that something was going to happen, like somebody had a feeling a number was going to come out, or somebody had a feeling that yeah, you should go buy that house because that house, the number on that house, like that's your, something about that number or that color stood out. All of that is intuition. You had a feeling about something. You had a dream about something, whether it's a daydream or night dreams. Like somebody is really starting to tap into that energy within you. So somebody is learning. No matter what your age is, you're learning. Somebody is becoming a lot more knowledgeable about those things and not looking at something as just being evil, right? So here we have the Five of Swords here. Five of Swords here. So yeah, somebody's kind of sort of looking back and just seeing how they were, how people can easily be used as a pawn in games, in people's chess games, playing all these mind games and stuff. Somebody's been seeing that, right? Here we also have the Ace of Spades or Ace of Swords in reverse. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something now things are starting to make sense. Things are starting to make sense to somebody. Like how somebody was used as a pawn. Here's a Two of Yep, how somebody was got somebody to leave, something that they had started working on, and how people were talking about people behind their back. Like stuff is really starting to come together for somebody. Like now that somebody's really starting to put some pieces together, it's starting to make sense now. Somebody's starting to say, okay, now it makes sense. Okay, somebody was working on something and they had to leave it, and they don't even know why, what was being said. Now it's like somebody putting together a puzzle. That's what this is, right? So Two of, so it's like it was some clowns behind, like trying to create a distraction. So like on this, I know we see playing cards, right? But some on tarot, sometimes you may have some of these people who create the cards. They do an excellent job with the illustration. But on some of the cards, you may have somebody wearing like a clown, two people wearing clown masks, right? So some energies are like creating a distraction to get somebody to give up on their dreams or something, right? Trying to create a distraction, trying to create some kind of imbalance. So Source is bringing everything back into balance. So things are being brought back into balance. So for you, how the following year is going to kind of sort of pan out for you is something is being added to the richness, like into your heart, this heart chakra. Your family is growing and the richness of your family is growing. Your love is growing. Your soul connections are growing. Your compassion is growing. You can be grateful that the past is behind you. You're no longer lamenting over something. You're just grateful that something is now behind you. You're creating a fresh new start, a new beginning, right? Your wishes are being fulfilled. It's just so many good things happening for you all. So many good things happening for you all. Yeah. Something has brought somebody to a whole new level of emotional maturity moving forward. This is nice. This is a really nice reading. Really, really nice reading for you all. So, if financially, it looks like somebody be able to take a lot of family trips. Since you all love to travel, looks like somebody be able to take a lot of family trips. Non-duality. So let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. All right, let's see what else we got here with these oracle cards. Let's see what else. Energy. I am full of creative ideas. I'm alive and well. I am bold. I'm healthy and I'm happy. I nourish my body with healthy foods. I hydrate my body with adequate water. My purpose is here and now. Today I'm blessed with an abundance of energy. Today I'm blessed with an abundance of energy. Today I'm blessed with an abundance of energy. An abundance of energy. All right. Let's see. What else is going on here? Look to the stars. Look to the stars. Look to the stars. Look to the stars. All right. Sorry for the banging on the table. Let's see what else. Let's see. Don't forget to get your digital calendars and your digital journals. We do have them in the community side, the community page. You want to start journaling your journey this year. You really want to. Your words are going to create your reality. So somebody definitely have abundance here in your cards. You've invested a lot of time with a lot of people, and I'm telling y'all, this is not luck coming back. The fact that you all have deposited so much love into so many people, it's going to come back in a way that you never thought it was going to come back. Because it's like when I look at this Sagittarius, it almost looks like sometimes people give and give and give and give and give, and you never know how it's going to come back. But sometimes it comes back in ways that you almost feel like, oh wow, I gave to the wrong energies. And almost, I mean, some people do. Not everybody feels that way, but some people may say, like, what didn't I see? But something about your heart is like, no, I don't think I did wrong. I think it's agape love. But anyway, divine source, help me know that all of my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. So divine source. Yep. So when I look at your cards here, it just looks like I said, you just, that's what somebody has in common with somebody. Like somebody, this is generational, that somebody comes from a line of givers. Somebody comes from a line of givers. And that's what you have in common with energies. That's what you have in common with energies. Let's see. Let's see. Something is hold on, it's another set of cards here. But yeah, something is being added to your so health. I cast off feelings of sickness, illness, and discomfort. I am seen as whole by God who created me. My life is a testament to my strength. I grow stronger daily. My memory is better than ever. I recall all ideas with ease. Yeah. All right, so let's see what else we have. Let's see. What else? So yeah, that's how, like I said, somebody need to pull out the planner and start seeing, like, what are you planning for next year? Because I see additions being added, like, to your family. That's what I'm seeing. So how that's going to happen, only source knows. So make room. Make room. 17, release. Release 17. So to end sorrow and pain, one must have a keen sense of awareness, a clear and simple mind. Simplicity requires a great deal of discipline, intelligence, and sensitivity. It is not an abstract item. The shaman must summon inner strength, not only of thought, but of the soul. He must surrender, open, and release himself. As a cocoon must release the butterfly. Inspiration blows through you like the winds of creation, not blustering but soft, like the flutter of butterfly wings on your cheek. As clouds part, the sun brings forth the wild sensuousness of the earth, awakened and bursting with bloom. Opening the rich vitality of your inner heart, new vision bursts forth from your chest with the clarity of an eagle's eye. Your soul knows the landscape of your destiny. Trust in this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Something having to do with someone's release. So it's having to do with two energies release, right? Because at number 8 we're talking about an infinity symbol, right? So it's two. It has something to do with two energies. Um, Let me see how I can explain this. See how I can explain this. Because it's not these two here, it's these two here, right? Um, an energy that is labeled as a dark high priestess is not the energy that's necessarily looking for. And let me see, because you have to be able to come through the darkness in order to step into the light. That would be a person who's like, okay, you've gone through darkness and you're going through the light, right? That's a person who's coming through, like the number 11. We're talking about a master number. I'm trying to see how I can explain this in a way that somebody would understand it, because I don't think that I'm looking at the cards here. I feel like more when I look at this right here that somebody is actually more like being demonized versus the truth of the matter, because the devil card. The devil is very crafty, so the devil would make it seem like, let's say for instance you said you had a dream about let me see. I gotta create some. I don't know. Mm, Let me use these two cards right here. Okay, let's use these two cards right here. So we see obviously this is a chessboard, right? You see this game, right? A chessboard, right? See this person was blindfolds. Let's say at work, let's say you say, I feel like I'm being used as a pawn in a game to get my colleague fired, right? Let's say that. Let's say you said you feel like you were being used as a pawn in a game to get your colleague fired or released from a job. Um, Because there's two energies. There are two energies that are, when we look at the infinity symbol, which is this energy here connected to Mercury, right? Mercury is a communication planet. So Mercury is the communication messenger planet. It's also the knowledge and learning, its siblings, its relationships, is trade, travel, commerce. So there's an exchange happening here. Exchange one thing for the other, right? So source is saying for you, something is so you don't want to be chained to it's like your definition of family is changing. Something, your definition of family is changing here. Yeah, your definition of family is changing here. So when you think dark high priestess, you would have to think almost like, when you think dark high priestess, it would be like a person, and we're gonna raise the frequency from here, okay? Because you're gonna have a great year, right? It would almost be like a person saying, somebody started an argument because they wanted to go out anyway. You know, like somebody saying, "Oh, you just wanted to go out anyway. You just started, or you wanted to go out with your friends anyway, so that's why you started an argument," right? That kind of thing. So, some kind of exchange was happening. This is what this is. It's an exchange. So, so that's what I have for you all. Let's get prepared mentally, emotionally, spiritually for for the following 2025. 2025. Yeah, 2025. Right, 2025. 2022, I am aligned. So you are in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured that you can achieve anything you wish. 2020, I mean 22, 22. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. That is what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. That is what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. I think that's it. But yeah, so because the moon, we have a new moon on the 30th, and we're in the new moon phase. You can look up new moon rituals online. If ritual can be like anything, like getting up, saying prayers, setting an intention, saying prayers, meditation. People have all kinds of rituals. Drinking your coffee, tea. Those are rituals. All of those. What do you do to get your day started? Right. How do you end your day? Whatever. Those are rituals, right? So, but somebody's definitely increasing their knowledge on like intuition and just being chained to a mindset um, around your head and heart being at war with each other as far as family is concerned, and love and emotional connections and all of these things. So all of these things. So that is what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you all in the next video.